Grand Raw Rising, kings and queens. Grab your coffee or your tea and enjoy some sacred healing space for all ages and reflections that are welcomed. No matter if you're at work, watching the kiddos at home, or even driving on the road, Rising with Ra is a beautiful sacred space to learn about the chakras as well as receive our collective card reading for the day. Along with this, we will have beautiful guests and members of the tribe come on to share their gifts, their practices, knowledge, and wisdom as we self-empower and become aware of who we are as we go forth by day.
Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian.
A rebel who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get. So I work it and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses to spiritual tactics. So masters, you bastards, spread it through classes.
Hey, grand day everybody. It is Marcus, Christolight. On this episode of Rising with Ra, we create a sacred space to be joined by a surprise guest. And today our surprise guest is a sister of the sacred community. Her name is Marcia, and she goes by Energy Soul Child. And she joins us today on Rising with Ra to help deliver our collective card reading of the day from the Oracle. While we receive our divine messages from the Oracle, we also travel into the first of the 12 chakra system that we will be exploring, and that is the Earth Star Chakra. I educate us on the Earth Star Chakra, as well as how to identify blocks, different crystals, and other ways to balance and maintain the Earth Star Chakra. Then we close out with a guided facilitation of a crystal healing guided meditation with affirmations to activate the Earth Star Chakra. Enjoy the episode. Feel free to leave your feedback or anything that you'd like to reflect upon or that you got downloaded during this video. If you are someone that would like to be a guest on Rising with Ra, you may direct message me, Marcus Christolight, to set up an episode. I'll share. Grand Ra Rising. Blessed day, everybody. Welcome to Rising with Ra. And I am Marcus Christolight, your sacred host, Pharaoh of the Space. And today on this Wednesday of Rising with Ra, we are going to be going into our first chakra of the 12 chakra system for our chakra of the day. And that is going to be down below at the earth, below the feet. And it's going to be our Earth Star Chakra. And a little bit later on, we will go over the details and the characteristics of the Earth Star Chakra, as well as cover blockages and overactivations and how they manifest into our life through the Earth Star Chakra. And then, as usual, I will give you some conscious tools and practices that you can use in your daily life to maintain and balance your Earth Star Chakra. So that'll be our chakra of the day in this Rising with Ra in the middle of the week on this Wednesday. Beautiful sacred white sage, cleansing and purifying the energy field. Just a reminder that we are divinely guided, protected, and given love in this moment. But along with our Earth Star Chakra being the chakra of the day, we will also be doing a practice to wrap up in this Rising with Ra to help activate and balance the Earth Star Chakra. And I will guide us through that later on as well. And as we open up the space, just a couple of reminders of events and activities that I am going to be partaking in that you can connect with me through or be a part of for your own well-being and self, as well as invite others, such as family and friends. First reminder is I have my Crystal Healing 101 5-part classes that are going to be held on Zoom. And the first one is coming up on the 5th of November, beginning at 1:11 p.m. Eastern. And these Crystal Healing 101 classes, they are going to be around an hour and a half to 2 hours long. And in this first class, you will be learning about the science, the function, as well as the different dynamics of crystals and what they are in an esoteric and universal scope, as well as the mental connection that you make spiritually with the crystals when we use them and connect with them, as well as what they do when it comes to their scientific function, as in their electromagnetic field and how their energy manipulates or shifts the energy field around it. We'll be going full in depth about crystals and their multidimensionality of what they are consciously. Along with the Crystal Healing 101, I am also going to be going and facilitating at a conscious, sober health and wellness festival on the 28th here in Ohio. And that will be at Mount Orb. And that'll be at the Eagle and Condor Fest, hosted by a good friend and brother of mine, Kevin. I will be doing a guided meditation, as well as vending oracle cards and doing quick chakra balance guidance through the breath. And then lastly, here in Ohio at Columbus, at the Reiki Center, on the 29th of this month, I will be hosting and facilitating a 12 chakra class, going full in depth about each of the 12 chakras, as well as wrapping up and doing a 12 chakra guided meditation for everybody. So these are all events and spaces that you guys can be a part of to be able to interact and be able to be in an energy exchange when it comes to my divine holistic energy healing services. Now today, for our collective card reading, we will be joined by a sacred community member, and we will be diving into our collective reading here in just a moment. And be on the lookout. The sister that is coming on to do our collective card reading, we just wrapped up a testimonial video of a Soul Origin Galactic Therapy session that I facilitated. And this testimony is very powerful, and it's very expansive and perspective changing. This testimony will be up on YouTube within the next week, and we will also be going live next week to give a live presentation about this experience through this service, the Soul Origin Galactic Therapy meditation that I provided. So joining us for our collective card reading for today, her name is Marcia, and she also goes by Energy Soul Child. Uh-oh.
Here we go again.
What the heck?
I don't see you. I just got sound, but I don't see you.
And I don't see you.
Oh wow.
It's literally just me on the whole screen. Sacred Light presents a new quantum level holistic service available by Marcus Christolight. Are you ready to embark upon a journey with your own fully authentic, personal and customizable guided meditation audio? It is now available for you to set up your own personal meditation audio for me to professionally produce and edit. You choose the frequency, the guides, the color of light, and anything else that comes to mind. Direct message today or email me at marcustut23@gmail.com. Wholeness, balance, love.
There's a black box and then me at the bottom. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, let's try that again.
Okay.
So funny.
Too much energy.
Sometimes Instagram has some issues for everybody out there when it comes to its technical side. There we are. Perfect.
I still can't see you though.
Oh, you can't see me still.
No, but when I came out and went back into the live, we were there. So you might have to just do like that. So the playback, we're both there at the same time in full view. So
Okay.
different.
Well, I guess we could you can either go without seeing me or you can try again.
Yeah, we could try again.
Okay. Bear with us, everybody. How about now?
Don't know what's going on. Let's just okay. Yeah, that was a whole mess.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Well, shoot. Well, I mean, we can keep going if you want.
Yeah, you can do. Just excuse the laundry on the bed because you probably saw that. That's my mommy mode to do in a bit. Because the camera wouldn't turn itself around as well. It was perfectly on me before. But yeah, you just had a little glimpse into housework.
So, welcome and thank you for hopping on, Energy Soul Child, Marcia, to this Rising with Raw here on Wednesday. And yeah, we had a really, really powerful testimony that we just created. And it was just really deepening in the awareness of our multidimensionality and our purpose and who we are beyond this human self. And I cannot wait to get that uploaded on YouTube and to go live next week to talk about it for everybody.
Yeah, that was a fun debrief. Yeah, it was deep. It was deep, emotional, enlightening.
And if everybody out there is curious, we're talking about a service of mine, and it's my Soul Origin Galactic Therapy Sessions. And it's where I go into the Akashic Records and I channel and connect with the client's higher self. And the client's higher self then guides and gives me direction on how to meditate and guide the meditation for the client so that they can connect with their higher self and be able to receive authentically what they need to be able to become aware of their higher self and soul origin that has led them to here now on this earth. Very, very, very potent, sacred, and powerful practice. And yeah, you guys will have the testimony on YouTube next week and also a live testimony going on as well. But for now, here on this Rising with Ra, we are being blessed with the surprise guest of Marcia, Energy Soul Child, to deliver our collective card reading for the day. So Marcia, I'll hand it over to you so you can provide the message of the day.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Blessings, grand day. It's been a while, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of enlightenment for the upcoming week. I'm just preparing my starseed deck, which will be the first deck that I'm going to use. I will be giving you an ancestral message as well. So this is my starseed deck that I'll be using, and then onto the angels and ancestors, followed by a confirmation card, and that's the universe has your back. So just 3 quick, well, hopefully quick messages. So if you're open to receive, please be open with a good heart, good intentions. So set your intention what you want to hear, and we'll see what comes up. I like to connect with all our light energy guides and angels for our Star Seeds collective reading. And the first one that came out is gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. There's a lot to be said for giving thanks. It could be, thank you that I woke up today. Thank you that I got through this. Thank you that I'm on my path. Just be open to saying thanks to Source, whichever God that you pray to, or to whatever energy or deity that you look to for guidance, whether it could be answers if you're not religious. You could be saying thank you to your people. Just be grateful that you can get up and breathe. Be grateful that you are on the path that you've been given. There's so many people that are not feeling grateful, and that could be because of fear or sadness, or they could be stuck and don't feel grateful for what they have. But work through those energies, because giving thanks is what can set you onto a higher step of being able to get through your day, get through the energies that need to get to you. You could be blocking your abundance by not giving thanks, and sometimes we forget that we can just say thank you for the littlest things. And in gratitude, you can also ask for help. That just leads on to the next step, saying, speak to your guides, speak to the angels. They're there for you. We have our guardian angels to guide us and to help us, not just protect us, but to give us a bit of enlightenment and peace when we need it. So you could be, oh, thank you for getting me through that. Thank you for not letting me be in that car crash that I could have been in, because I had this happen that made me 5-10 minutes late. Give thanks for not being in that situation, and just say, thank you, but can you help protect me today? They want us to ask for help when need be, and we should be open with our heart to give thanks and just be open to gratitude. Let's see what angels and ancestors have to say. Right, the first one that came out is Oracle. This one is a really good, powerful card, because we may have many different oracles in our timelines, and they're there for different things. Sometimes we are aware of it, sometimes we're not. But being able to connect with your ancestors can be so important, especially for people from different tribes. You need to connect with your lineage and be able to get those messages, because they are the guiding path that you're supposed to be on, and not being able to connect or not feeling like you can connect could be stopping you from getting so much important information, so much guidance. Could be just for yourself or for your family, or just to carry on with that timeline. Be open to having an ulcer if you haven't got one, or looking into what that's all about. If you have old family practices that you aren't part of, connects with those energies and that side of your family and your grandparents and great grandparents and all the healers before you want to help you on your journey, and they are willing and waiting. You just need to reach out again and show gratitude for them, because they still live within you and they want you to carry on passing on that knowledge and information, especially if you've got younger generation. That line needs to keep going. We're all important parts of a bigger picture, and you know, be open to receive information. It could be through dream work, it could be just noticing patterns throughout your day. Like even today myself, I've had 555 come up, 444. These are all different guiding angel messages that sometimes we miss, sometimes we just see and just don't think about it, but it's there for a reason, and we need to be open to receive more, because that's going to benefit us in so many different ways. So be open to that. So the messages from the universe. The universe has always got your back. We have a universal message for the collective. Not these two cards. So that's the first one. Says the presence of love will always cast out fear. Yeah, there's a feeling of some people aren't loving themselves enough, and that could be just a case of not knowing how to have self-care, or it could be they feel like they don't deserve it, or they may have blockages within them that not letting them receive the love when people are complimenting them or showing them the love. They're like, okay, but they're not actually feeling it. It's just like there on the surface, but you need to absorb it. Believe that you do need to feel the love inside and learn how to nurture yourself, and just give yourself a bit of TLC, and that will help you to cast out whatever fear you may have in your heart, whatever, help you on your trauma healing journey. And that probably goes for me too. Like, just push through the fear of whatever's stopping you from doing the thing that you want to do, or being that person that you see yourself being. Just be honest with yourself. Try and love yourself a bit more. Give yourself a bit of acceptance. Accept who you are. Accept who you feel that you should be. And just move forward in a more positive light. And then this beautiful card says, the fearless freedom lights up the world. Well, that just speaks loud in itself, because once you can move through that fear, you will be shining bright, because you will have that resistance lifted and shifted from you to the point where you're able to receive the love properly. You will feel the light that you're supposed to be feeling, and then you will amplify it back and give that back to other people. So those are the cards for today. And I hope you receive it well. Take what you will out of those. We need to just push through, show gratitude, self-care, self-love, have some good boundaries set, and just let that light in and just keep shining. That's your collective energy readings for today.
Thank you so much, sister.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Wow, yeah.
That's nice, guys.
It's a powerful time for us to to really step forward in our values, to step forward in our visions, and to step forward in our gifts. And if you're someone that struggles with fear or just being able to take the next step or to initiate the motion of what it is that you're trying to embody or trying to manifest into your life, you can always you can always reach out, you can always ask questions, and you can also ask about any of my services as well. And, Reiki, meditation, chakra balancing, and much more that I offer can all help you clear within the different layers any fear, attachments, and other things that are keeping you ungrounded and stable. And along with that, remember your at-home practices that you can utilize between hertz frequencies, guided meditations, yoga, earthing with the bare feet in the earth and nature, as well as conscious breath work and journaling. Like, these are all wonderful tools that you can use every day by yourself to be able to consciously acknowledge these energies and to be able to face them and dissolve them, transmute them into love and light for your own being and the collective. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about, like, say you're experiencing a specific situation and you just would like a little bit of enlightenment or guidance on the possible steps that you could take to get yourself in motion with what it is that you're experiencing, just reach out anytime. Ooh. Really nice reading.
Thank you. Welcome to those who may have just joined. You can catch the replay for the full readings. But just a little recap. It was gratitude, be thankful, be open to get information and messages from our ancestors. Give yourself a bit of TLC, love yourself, receive a love, and then be open to get that light in and feed it back to everybody else. Shine your light.
What a timeline of cards. Like, it's literally like just a whole drawn out process of transformation.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing the way it came out.
Yeah.
And
butterfly effect. You're going through the shift.
and gratitude is so powerful in itself. Just the instant shift that gratitude causes when you step into it. It's so powerful. We can literally dissolve or basically neutralize anything that you're feeling or anything that you're experiencing and going through when you step into gratitude. Like an instant, like, it just steps right on it and cuts it off when we step into gratitude. And gratitude is like a great gateway into not only like opening our heart and tapping into the heart, but also to alleviate the mind from a lot of pressures, as well as feeling like something is against us, or that we're being punished or anything like that. When we step into gratitude, it really brings surrender, and then it allows us to be able to receive the information or the light behind the darkness or behind the experience that we're facing. And this then translates into wisdom.
It opens you up to freedom as well.
Yes. Yep.
Just setting your soul free. Get all that stagnant energy off you. It just causes such a big ripple effect when you give gratitude.
Big
And
time.
sometimes it can be instant as well. Instant shift.
Oh yeah. I even notice a subtle difference too, like when I eat food, if I do gratitude before food,
Mhm.
I actually can feel mentally and energetically a uplifted lightness afterwards whenever I give
Yeah.
gratitude before eating.
Yeah, you don't feel as heavy because you're
Hmm.
just energizing all the nutrients and everything that's in that's supposed to benefit you in the first place. Instantly goes to work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that acknowledgement that
Mhm.
that is happening and acknowledgement of really the medicine and the healing. And with that acknowledgement, the more we are aware of something and the more that we acknowledge it, the more it
Mhm.
expresses itself. And that's
Yeah.
actually like, if you really want to get down into like quantum science, quantum physics, like that's actually a fact about atoms is that anytime that we are not looking at atoms compared to when we are looking at atoms,
Mhm.
or I should say when an atom knows it's being watched, it acts completely different in its chemistry compared to when it knows it's not being watched by anything. And
Yeah.
it's really interesting when you see that throughout life. You can tend to notice that the more you focus your energy,
Mhm.
the more you put your focal point of focus on something, the more it expresses itself, the more life
Yeah.
that you see out of it, the more comes out of it. And it's
Yeah.
the same with like human relationships or any type of relationship. We nurture it by giving attention,
Mhm.
by giving affection. And with
Mhm.
that, it usually puts more life into that person or it puts more life into that dog or that cat or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
quantum physics and quantum science that can be translated into everyday life when it comes to awareness and when we're giving attention and what that can do to not
Mm.
only our being, but all of our beings.
You see examples of it with plant life, don't you? When you speak loving to a plant and or even playing like the right frequency music, how much it flourishes. Where if you say things of negativity to the plant, it will end up it will start dying. So words are powerful. So being grateful and speaking it out loud, it shifts boundaries.
yeah.
frequencies.
And I know it's a simple thing to do, but it's so simple that sometimes we don't even think about. And man, the difference it does make when we really tap into that, it's quite incredible. And it really is that simple to do. And I trust that the more that we continue to embody it and the more that we do it, it will continue to ripple and definitely have an effect on others to either want to do the same or to at least want to tap in and feel that energy that's coming into their energy field from the gratitude.
Yeah. Speaking it out loud holds so much weight. It's okay saying it to yourself, but when the body hears it, it responds to the frequency of our voice, and you get a whole different frequency going on, a whole different result.
Yep, absolutely. We are always shifting our chemistry with our thoughts and words and our actions, and it's always happening. Always.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you'd like to stay on, you can stay on.
Okay.
But that is our collective card reading for the day here on Rising with Ra. And thank you again to Marcia, Energy Soul Child, for coming on to do our collective reading. And if you guys were not able to catch it because you're just joining or just tapping in, you guys can watch it on the replay here on Sacred Light 33 or on the YouTube in full later on today on Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. Repeat after me. I affirm that this space is sacred, sealed, and filled with pure rainbow love, regenerating, rejuvenating, soothing my being. Ashe. I affirm that this space is sacred, sealed, and filled with pure rainbow love, regenerating, soothing my being. Ashe. So now we're going to go navigate into our chakra of the day. And our chakra of the day today on Rising with Ra is going to be the Earth Star Chakra. And I'm going to go ahead and go over some characteristics as well as the type of manifesting that the Earth Star Chakra and its energy provides for our well-being in everyday life. And then I'll also go over what it can look like when it's blocked and how it manifests into our life. And I'll give you some crystals, some practices, and some other ways to be able to maintain and balance the Earth Star Chakra. And then after that, I'll then close out the space by guiding us through a Earth Star Chakra activation. So, the Earth Star Chakra. The Earth Star Chakra is not part of the 7 chakra system, but it is part of the 12 chakra system. The 12 chakra system goes into your light body. So we have physical body, we have a light body, we have the emotional body, a mental body, a casual body, and a couple others. So all these different bodies are made up within our aura. And our aura contains each of these bodies, which makes up our whole being. So the Earth Star Chakra, it is located at the feet, or right below the feet, basically at the core of the earth. And typically the color associated with the Earth Star Chakra is either black or brown, due to it being all the way down in the spectrum of the earth, in the rainbow frequency. The Hertz frequency for the Earth Star Chakra is 68.05 Hertz, for anybody that likes to use sound healing and frequencies. And then some main traits that the Earth Star Chakra carries and provides into our life is it is the anchor for the rest of the chakra system. So it anchors the root all the way up to the crown, and the causal chakra, soul star, stellar gateway, and universal Christ chakra. So the rest of the whole entire 12 chakra system gets anchored by the Earth Star Chakra to the earth, into the core of Mother Earth. So, when this is active and when this is balanced in its purpose, we're then able to be supremely grounded and stabilized within our being, as in our emotions are grounded and stabilized, our mind is clear and having clarity and is able to process, and along with this, our physical being is relaxed, it's in harmony, it's in peace, it's in homeostasis. These are some of the different aspects of what happens when our Earth Star Chakra is grounded and anchored properly. Along with this becomes a deep sense of inner peace, the inner peace of knowing that you're nurtured, that you're provided for, that you're guided by the earth and all the children of the earth, including the elements, the water, the plants, the animals, the other humans, as well as ancestral beings, and even galactic beings such as the Mother Dragon, Sophia energy, is also present in the Earth Star Chakra. So the Earth Star Chakra also is the energy center to be able to tap into and directly connect with any of your ancestors, as well as all Earth beings throughout history and time on Earth. So this can be Titans, this could be Nephilim, this can be gnomes, elves, fairies, dragons. These are all beings that are present within the Earth Star Chakra because they're at the core of the Earth throughout history and time. And then this is also important to know because if you're someone that is consciously wanting to do ancestral healing or generational pattern clearing, you can work with the Earth Star directly to bring out patterns, to connect with ancestors and receive the guidance and the clarity to be able to directly clear patterns, cycles, as well as ancestral patterns and connections. Let's see. It's also the main energy center for the divine feminine wisdom. So with it being at the core of Mother Earth, it is a representation of feminine wisdom. Now, ways that you can tell if the Earth Star Chakra is blocked. You may feel like you're a little off balance when it comes to your perception or your energy. You may feel constantly anxious. If you're feeling anxious, you can play Earth Star Chakra frequency music or do an Earth Star Chakra meditation, and this can help ground and stabilize your anxiety. You can also feel overtly floaty, so feeling very spacey, feeling scattered. And then last is feeling a lack of connection to Earth and to this life, this reality. So when it's blocked, you could feel like you're kind of lost. on your purpose here on the earth, or you could feel like you don't really want to be here, or that you're really confused on why you're here and what to do next. So now we have crystals, good old crystals that are great for the Earth Star Chakra that you can use. So a lot of the black stones are going to be primary for the Earth Star. This includes onyx, tourmaline, and obsidian. And then next we have practices that you can utilize for the Earth Star Chakra. And a couple of practices that you can use is earthing. And earthing for everybody is just having your bare feet on the grass or out on the ground in the earth and connecting through bare feet and the ground. You can also do visual rooting, as in visualizing through like meditation or just conscious visualization. You can visualize roots either coming up out of the Earth Star Chakra and entering into your body, perhaps through the feet. And these roots, you can visualize them anchoring and grounding you as they enter the feet and climb up the body. Or you can do it the other way around. You can think of roots coming out of the bottom of your feet down into the earth, and then those roots anchor and tighten up to the core of the earth at the Earth Star Chakra. And you can take as long as you need on that visualization. Focus on the breath, play a frequency, and just visualize and feel the roots until you feel stabilized and grounded. And then next we have smudging. So smudging sage, Palo Santo. These are great techniques to bring you down into a grounded earth frequency. It's part of the reason why we do it is, sometimes we're feeling anxious, sometimes we're feeling a lot of energy, a little overwhelmed or polluted in our energy field. So when we smudge, what this does is it kind of recalibrates, recenters, and just brings us back down to an earth grounding energy. And then lastly is connecting with sacred dragons. Dragons and their beautiful ancient energy is directly connected to the Earth Star, and you can work with the dragon councils and dragon energies to be able to clear out any ancestor energies, as well as activating, gaining wisdom, and just bringing overall grounded and protectionness as well. So that is the Earth Star Chakra for everybody out there. If you have any further questions, reach out, and you can also book a one-on-one chakra empowerment session with me to dive deep into your own personal life connected to the chakra of your choice. Alright, so that's the Earth Star. And here in just a moment, we will navigate into our practice for today to help us connect, balance, and become in awareness of our Earth Star Chakra today. So go ahead and grab any crystals, go ahead and grab any sage, any water, whatever it is that you may like for this practice. And I also just want to remind everybody that if you would like to share your Rising with Ra Zen space with the community that you set up, you can send in images to me of your crystals, your altar, or your sacred space at home that you create during this practice, and I'll add it into the YouTube edition as a community share, so you can share your light, share your authenticity of how you like to create your sacred space during these practices to give others ideas, as well as just connect on an energetic human level. So just send those in if you wish, and I'll add them in on the YouTube edition. So this is a good time if anybody needs to use the restroom or grab more water, feel free to do so before we hop into the practice. Now we will get started. Ooh. All right. Welcome back, everybody that had left. Welcome back. So today on Rising with Ra, for our Earth Star Chakra activation and balance, we're going to do a little bit of conscious breath work, as well as affirmations and consciously directing and connecting with the Earth Star Chakra. Now, along with this, I also want to invite us in this practice to grab a crystal that resonates for the Earth Star, and that can be like a onyx, obsidian, black tourmaline. Typically, any black crystal will work and resonate for the Earth Star. So go ahead and take that crystal, and then whether you're sitting or laying down, go ahead and place that crystal between your feet. And this crystal being placed between your feet is going to directly connect you to the location of the Earth Star Chakra. So now with this crystal being in the placement of the Earth Star Chakra, the energy and the properties of that crystal is now electromagnetically connecting to your Earth Star Chakra, thus helping provide groundedness, stability, protective energy, and whatever else that specific crystal provides. So if you just take a moment to tap in, kind of feel and tune in, direct your consciousness down below the feet, you may be able to energetically feel a portal of energy or a swirling of energy between the feet. It's almost like it's not like a denseness, but you can feel that there's a energetic body of some sort there below the feet. And that right there, what you're feeling is the Earth Star Chakra energy. And then if you just tap in and tune into the crystal, you may be able to feel the energy of the crystal electromagnetically exchanging with the Earth Star. You can tap in any time to your energy field and your energy body to feel these things. This requires a little bit of stillness and a little bit of openness and knowingness that you can. And with this awareness, you can then direct your energy and direct other parts of your consciousness as well when you step into this type of arena or area yourself. So now as you're feeling the connection of this crystal with the Earth Star, you may begin to feel yourself sort of grounding, kind of anchoring, and kind of releasing tension and softening. So now as this crystal is doing its magic and correlating with the Earth Star, check in with the body, make sure that we're relaxing our shoulders, that we are not clenching our jaw, and that we are not balling our fist, leaving our fist open, relaxing any tension throughout the body. And the more you relax the body, the more soft we are, the more our energy can stream and flow, so it can release as well as receive and open up new space. Now consciously breathing in through the nose, expanding the stomach, then breathing in and guiding the breath all the way down to the Earth Star below the feet, feeling it anchor and hook on to the Earth Star, and then drawing it up and exhaling out of the mouth. Just continue this breath cycle and continue to focus on this pattern. Breathing in through the nose, drawing the breath all the way down to the Earth Star at the feet, drawing it back up and exhaling out of the mouth. Continuing to breathe. As you breathe, you can also connect with and feel the support of the crystal. As you're breathing down to the Earth Star, you can also consciously, mentally connect with the crystal and receive any information from it. Continuing to consciously breathe all the way down to the Earth Star below the feet. And as you breathe, you may feel the weight of your energy field, the weight of your body, relaxing, soothing, decompressing with every breath. You may visualize and see your stream of energy flowing down throughout the body and the being, through the chakras, all the way down from the crown. You may feel any residue, any unwanted energies, any blockages begin to peel away, begin to dissolve and melt down the being, down and out through the root. All these unwanted energies are no longer serving, just melting away, running down the body, running down the legs, running down and out the soles of the feet, running out through the roots that are coming out of the feet. All this energy melting away travels down through the roots, provides nutrients, transformative energies to Mother Earth, as she gladly takes it on with love, nurturing, and growth, regeneration. So allow yourself to feel the melting of blocks, dense energies that are keeping you from balance and harmony. Continue to breathe. You may consciously acknowledge any specific experience, any specific attachment or energies that you are struggling with, any fears, anxiety, pain, anger, resentment, hate, division, unworthiness, impulsive energies, traumas, mind control. May they all melt and dissolve away, and you may be as detailed as possible that you would like to be what specifically you are releasing and letting go in this moment. It could be a pain that you're holding on to. It could be a trauma. It could be a lack of forgiveness. It could be a scarcity mindset about finances. Now this affirmation you may repeat out loud or inside your mind if you wish. You don't have to. But the affirmation goes like, I affirm that I am grounded and connected to all of Mother Earth. I am supported by all the children and all the beings of the earth. I am supported daily by the elements, the animals, the plants, other human beings, and all other beings and kingdoms of the earth. I feel the love. I feel the guidance. I feel the wisdom of the ancestors flowing through me. I am clearing generational patterns. I am orchestrating healing of generational trauma. I am the medium. I am the center of the past and future generations. And I am embodying my soul purpose. I am a divine being. I am receiving love from the Mother. I am giving love to the Mother. While I'm here in this experience, conscious of this being, I know that I am guided, that I am protected, that I am abundant, that I am loved. I have access to healing. I am also capable of destroying for transformation and rebirth. I am whole. Continuing to breathe, grounding to the Earth Star and stability, harmony, and peace. Now I call upon the great Sophia Dragon energy. And this great dragon Sophia energy rises from the earth, begins to tremble and shake the floor beneath. And this great grandmother energy rises from the earth, and in a dark red and black energy, it rises up the soles of the feet, begins to intertwine around the legs, gripping onto the being, providing groundedness. Makes its way up to the root chakra to ignite and activate the kundalini within. And as we breathe, the dragon energy rises up the spinal column, from the root chakra, through the sacral, to the solar plexus, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, and the crown. This great grandmother dragon energy as kundalini rises to the crown and makes its way out and begins to fountain in all directions, creating a toroidal field of beautiful dragon energy. And now this energy flows in a electromagnetic field around the human being, and encompasses the whole entire aura. Now we're ready to come forth in this expression, this form of our being. And when you're ready, consciously making your way back to your awareness of your physical avatar and your physical environment. Take all the time you need to integrate and to come back. Stay with the breath if you need. Namaste. Ooh. How are you feeling after that one?
My legs are buzzing. I had a nice big piece of onyx. I had that in between my feet. And it's funny because I'm wearing black and brown as well, so that helps.
Of course.
I didn't even know it was going to be Earth Star today as well. So that was nice divine planning.
Never fails.
Yeah, that was the nice grounded one. I could have fell asleep. I feel so relaxed.
It's really interesting, the feeling that you get, or at least I experience when I know that I'm grounded and energetically I can feel it. It's almost like the bottom half of my body, including like the soles of my feet. It's almost like they feel like they're weighted down, but it's almost like a physical weight, of course, you know? It's like a weighted down, like it's like stabilized, but it's still light, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
It's almost like it's like a stabilizer, but then like it's hollow. So like there's energy being able to flow through.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
The channel's open. Yeah, I always ground. Where I ground is I imagine the roots growing from my feet if I'm upright, or if I'm lying down, then it's like the roots are growing down and connecting to the energy and the crystals in the soil, and then that feedback of energy is coming up through the roots throughout my whole body. So I felt like my feet were very heavy, but I felt like pins and needles in my toes first of all, and then like a buzzing sensation going up and down my legs. Yeah, that was very, very calming. Thank you.
Absolutely. Honored. And always open to feedback out there. So if anybody that wants to share your experiences or kind of let me know on, what it's like for you when you are in these spaces, you can always let me know in the comments or reach out as well. And yeah, that does it for today on Rising with Ra. And thank you again, Marcia, Energy Soul Child,
Thank you.
our divine, for coming on to share your gifts and share your light through a oracle reading. And yeah, thank you for the messages. They were very good messages. And gratitude's definitely gonna be in my mind today, especially after that reading.
Yeah, same. Have you got your singing bowl to hand, just to quickly close the circle?
So that singing bowl actually cracked a long while ago last year.
Wow.
I could close it out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A little bit of Palo Santo clearing.
Oh,
There's
spray
always
mine. I've got Palo Santo spray.
Oh, wonderful. And for everybody out there, if you guys enjoyed Marcia or Energy Soul Child's reading today, just a heads up, she will be our royal guest coming up on the next Rising with Ra this Friday. And, she'll officially be the royal guest for that episode, as we'll explore a little bit about her background of passions that she likes to serve and has co-created throughout her journey. And she's going to have the space, and we'll be honored to hear some of her strategies and experiences when it comes to creating homemade, organic, hygiene and soap products. So she'll share a little bit about her experiences and any wisdom or tips that we can pick up on when it comes to creating organic, homemade soaps. So that'll be Friday, and that'll be our topic of discussion, as we will also be covering the Cashapp chakra this Friday on Rising with Ra at 11:11 a.m. Eastern here on Instagram Live. Sacred Light 33. Our royal guests will be Energy Soul Child. And then you guys, of course, can watch the full episodes on YouTube, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And thank you all to all subscribers. Thank you for all support. Thank you for all the love that I've gotten throughout this journey. And I just can't wait to keep on opening up these gifts and continuing to spread abundance and beautiful awareness of who we are as we continue to go forth by day in these spaces. I really look forward to it.
Thank you. Peace and blessings, everyone.
Marcia, thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And to everybody out there,
Pleasure.
wholeness and balanced love. I'll see you all Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Ashe.
Ashe. Take care.